Broncos will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The give to the back. Running into the open space.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big...
There he goes! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback that's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch?
The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, fourth down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Foster. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, SMU!
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire first quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to go for a big one. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
The run from the shotgun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Got some room in into the goal line. Touchdown Broncos! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Gonna run it. It's Foster. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. It's complete to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
That's caught. It's Acker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Foster. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking down the middle. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Hard running there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Defense wants to bring the heat. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And it's 4th down, but with this time on the clock, why wouldn't you give it one more play before halftime? Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Well, on 4th down, on the final play of the 1st half, I think everybody in this building expected them to kick a field goal. Instead, they decide to get aggressive, and not just that, they don't even throw it, they run it. What a great job out in the open field. He's able to score a touchdown, and he gives his team the lead.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Broncos racing to the line in a hurry-up. They go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense called...
Turning it on! And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Broncos come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
To the air, it's Underwood. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Picks up what he can and then slides. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
22 spot.
They're going to run it. Plows through the defense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. It's a running room. Smashes through the tackle. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
There's a lot of different ways to generate explosive plays. This offense likes to do it on the ground because they've got difference makers, including that guy right there.
And that difference was made for sure in the defense. This is why you need the relentless pursuit. First guy misses, you got to have another one ready.
And so if you're on offense, man, force feed this dude the ball. Give it back to him.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run in...
Touchdown, SMU! They move on top here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw again. The screen, he can go. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jordan. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Trying to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Touchdown, Boise State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Steps away. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been...
Pulls it in on the right. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout for SMU.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Get high! Get high! Get high! Get high!
Looking downfield on 1st down. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity